Pixelbook Go. Does anybody know anything about the Pixelbook Go so far?
Two colors to start with. They're going to have not pink,
Yeah.
which is kind of their chrome or their metallic pink color.
Yeah.
It's going to be about 2 pounds. It's pretty light, actually. That's a really good thing. I'm in 3 flavors of process. Have Intel Core M3, 5, or an i7.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get an option of 8 gigs of RAM. Have an option of 64 or 256 gig SSD. And the starting price point, all that is about $600.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a great thing with this laptop by actually presenting us with just a regular old laptop. I'm trying to find a picture online real quick. My favorite thing about this is really just what it looks like when it's closed. I think I got one. I grabbed one.
Well, they added some texture. Yeah, there's some texture at the bottom of it, so it's got kind of a grooved feel to it. It makes it so you can grip a little bit better.
Yeah, on the bottom.
I'm hoping that it's got sort of on the bottom. It's like it was on the bottom from the pictures I saw.
Yeah, it's like a plastic. So it's all made out of magnesium, and then the bottom actually has this kind of ribbed texture on it. You know, ribbed. Funny jokes there, but and then it's got a plastic coating over the magnesium to give it kind of a plasticky feel. But it all kind of looks like a really smashed out soap bar at the same time. It's very smooth. All the edges are very smooth, clean, and crisp, which I really appreciate. It gives it kind of a MacBook feel without having to pay for a MacBook. So. That is something that I appreciate as a tech enthusiast because I always love MacBook designs, but I never want to pay it. I was actually watching a video, I think it was by The Verge, if I'm not mistaken, and they were talking about how great the keyboard felt. It was one of their favorite keyboards that they've ever used on any computer, and that's high praise because there's a lot of good keyboards out there. Just look at Lenovo and their ThinkPad. Dave, do you have any opinions on this particular product?
I mean, as far as Google products are concerned, it runs on the Chrome OS, right?
Yes.
It does. Yep.
Yeah, I don't have any experience with it. Being a gamer myself, I don't tend to use low-end PCs when I can avoid them. So,
right.
I mean, I'm sure there's a market for it, like when it comes to college kids and stuff like that, but it's not something I'm super familiar with.
Yeah, well, and the beauty about this product is it's designed for those business guys who are always on the go and just need something to just flip open, type up a quick email, maybe a Word document, an Excel spreadsheet, and bam, be done with it. Or even, you're right, like the students. This would be great for students. They can do all their homework. It's got Google Chrome on it. They can do all of their necessities from school without ever really having to leave the computer or without having to load up anything else on another computer because everything's online nowadays. Everything's on Chrome. Everything runs on Chrome now. So when you have
the integration's definitely nice.
Yes, and I think that's going to help a ton.
I'll tell you, I've got a Chromebook. I've got the Asus Chromebook. It's one of the better Chromebooks. It's not your $200 one from Walmart or whatever. It's pretty good. Chromebooks, I think, are just about to come into their own. Google's really putting a big focus on this, obvious by the Google Pixel Go product online. Even that has a pretty good processor power, and we're now starting to see some of the fatal flaws in the Chromebooks come to an end. For example, video editing software on a Chromebook has been very poor. The selection, Adobe about to be released on the Chromebooks. So the power is getting better. Cost is still low, although $649. You can go out and get a Windows PC for that too. So hopefully it's got something really good. But there's still a few problems that I can see. For example, if you install the Microsoft Office products, like Excel or Word, they are not full-blown products like you can get on a laptop, right? They're way scaled back. They have very limited functionality. They'll work, but if you're trying to do something more advanced, you're gonna fall short. So there's still some work to be done, but that's definitely about to come into its own.
Yeah, absolutely. And I actually found some more of those pictures on the web, as well as some specs behind it, just to give an idea even further into the Pixelbook. I found the pink one. It's like an orange pink. I don't even know if I'd call it pink, to be honest with you. Yeah,
It's called not pink.
Yeah, it's true. And it's got like you can
That's
see
the official name.
yeah, and you can see the bottom of it is got that ribbed, and then the top of it's nice and smooth, like a MacBook would be. Which so it's just a different take on a laptop device, and I really like the fact that they're at least trying something a little bit different, right? And so now we move on to our next subject here, and this hits home. I have been in the phone industry for many years. I've sold a lot of phones in my day, and this is the Pixel 4.